Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, 60 there. Not a great 60, but a 60 nonetheless. We'll take that today, especially today. Today's a struggle. Today's going to be more of an update about my health, about my life, about the challenges that this 20 minutes is going to provide me. I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling shaky. Not in a good, nervous sort of way that I like to feel, in a sort of way that I'm collapsing and potentially demising into the abyss of death. If you tune into this fairly often, you may have remembered that a couple of weeks ago, playing football, of course, I picked up a pretty bad ankle sprain, some sort of ligament damage. I'm not going to say it's broken because I've been sort of up on my feet in the gym. You can't have a broken ankle, can you, from walking around? However, Monday, start of this week, I went and turned it over again, rolled on it, walking to the gym. Now, if you've rolled an ankle before, you know what I'm talking about. You know why even thinking about rolling it brings back horrendous memories of crunching pain. Right, let's go 20s. Let's have a warm up. We're going to go trebles around the clock today. I'm just trying to get in a session, if I'm honest, because I have only threw probably about 12 darts before starting this video, because I'm not going to be on my feet for too long. I am on Struggle Street right now. I'm on Bad Way Boulevard. Okay, I'm in a lot of pain because on Monday I went to the gym, walking to the gym. I've obviously had a sprained ankle. It's getting better. Spring in my step, walking across a bridge. Must have just thought, Samson, you're an elite athlete again. Welcome back to normality. I don't have to worry about this ankle anymore. I wasn't even thinking about it. And then I rolled it, crunched it, like that crunching sound. It was 9, maybe 8:30 in the morning. Cold morning. There was some metal rails. I'm up against these metal rails thinking, what have I done, my fair lord, to deserve such agony? I managed to get back. I really ploughed through the painkillers. I'm not a painkiller guy. I will not have a paracetamol. I don't have paracetamol here. I do have some strong codeine for emergencies. And this was an emergency. So I was on the codeine yesterday, laid up, just in a lot of swelling. I'll show a picture of it. Why not, huh? If you want to see the pain. I'm really feeling sorry for myself. I don't know if you can tell. So I'm reluctant to go and get an x-ray because I'm a stereotypical man. And when you're a stereotypical man, what you tend to do is put things off. And the idea of going to A&E and sitting in there, like I've done many times, I don't think it's broken. But I also know I'm not a doctor. I like to think I'm a doctor. I almost was a doctor, failed my last exam. Otherwise I would have been Dr. Samson. So I wanted to get in 20 minutes now while I've got enough energy on my feet, because it's not too bad. I can walk, I can hobble about, but it's not going to do me good. It needs to be laid up, risen, elevated, iced, compressed. So I'm just squeezing this in for you guys, just to let you know that if there is a sporadic change in the amount of videos I'm putting out, it might be because I've got problems. Right, 19s. Now, there's other things I want to talk about today. Some actual interesting things that I'm trying to implement into my game as well. So it's not all a sad story here. You don't need to comment to say, to feel sorry for me. You need to tell me off, because we treat our animals better than we treat ourselves even. If your pet has some sort of ailment, you'll take it to the vet, and whatever the vet says to do, you'll do it. Now, if you go to the doctor and you say, doctor, I've got a sore head, and they say, right, take these. You don't, half the time you don't take them. You don't look after yourselves enough. And this is advice for me more than anyone, but you guys, It's kind of a male thing as well. I think men tend to do this a lot. And considering 99.5% of you are men out there, this is an example of what not to do. Okay. Right, let's go 19s again. So what I'm trying to do more now is this is not a great example because I'm throwing terribly, but we spoke a lot about my elbow position, and I had my throw analysis done, and we had that session with Daniel from Straight to the Point, and I spoke to him about the elbow, and when I began, it was out here, and then I try and move it in, then as I'm throwing it would come out. So then I left it like this, and then Daniel said, well, maybe you should actually try and get a little bit closer in. So now I'm actually trying to do that. I'm trying to tuck my elbow in more. And I have had some good results, I think, but it's early days. It's early days. So we're going to see today when we go around this clock and trebles. So let's throw a few at ball. That's better. Lovely grouping. So I wanted to do today was show you and do a little 20-minute review on some darts I got. Ryan, shout out to Ryan, who sent me about a month ago some Mensel Sulovic arrows. Where are they? Let's get them out. Da-da-da. So these have currently got these littler flights on, so ignore the stems, etc. Don't want to confuse you, but these are the Sulovic, Mensel Sulovic. I think these are 23 grams, but I'm going to do a proper review on these next time. Give them a proper go, but I didn't want to do it when I'm not at 100%. Don't think that would be fair on me or you, and especially Ryan as well for being so kind to send me those. Right, we're going to get into this now. We're going to get into this. Enough moaning and complaining. We're going to get straight into this. So I have apologies for the ensembler today. I did go to the gym earlier with this, and I managed to just sit down and do exercises that I could do. Once again, not the smartest thing to do, but being stuck inside all day is not really my thing. Right, let's start. Let's go. We're going to do trebles around the clock. We'll start high. So let's go treble 20. Not a bad start. Once again, I'm really concentrating on, all I want to think on this session is just trying to tuck that elbow in a bit more. I don't want to tuck it in so much that it changes the way I'm throwing a dart. If it's getting in the way, I just want to tighten it up a little bit. So that's what I've been trying to do. Because it's all about, for me, small changes, making small changes to my game. Like a little ladder. Every little change is a step up the ladder. And this is one of them. There it is, treble 19, please. I mean, another reason, if I go to the hospital and they say, yeah, okay, you've got a slight break there, got to put you in a plaster, that means no darts. 19s. Port. Pour 3 there. Pour 3. See, Rob Cross won the Players' Championship to open up proceedings for 2025. Good for him. He's in form. He's in good form. I know he didn't pull it out of the bag. Hold on, let's just do these. In the Premier League, there it is, 18s. But yeah, very good. He's in decent nick. It was good to see sort of some new faces on the Players' Championship, like Bo Greaves. You know, I'm a big Bo Greaves fan. She was like, I think she lost to Rob Owen, which is no disgrace. It was close. I think it was 6-5, 18s. Right. So just tucking it in because that's a good line. That's not. Ooh, unlucky. Not too bad though. I'm throwing a little bit better than I thought I would, considering all that I've moaned about. Both of the times I've done all my ankle injuries, all football injuries. And I am considering retiring from international football. I mean, I won't, but I am considering it. That's poor. I just know that I've got so much arthritis going to be building up in these ankles because I've had so many ligament injuries over the years. When I did break my left ankle a couple of years ago, all the x-rays, they're like, you've got so many bits and pieces in here, you're going to be in big trouble when you're in your 40s. So that was great to hear. But, you know, we're stupid at times. But I just love competition, I love sport. And when I'm older, a lot older, I won't have a choice, I won't be able to play. So when I'm young-ish, as I feel like I am now, I've got to squeeze out every drop of juice from the sporting orange. What is that, man? Sorry, that was aggressive. 18s. That wasn't good either. Poor, come on, concentrate. Ooh. That is terrible, man. That's better. Not good, inconsistent. The last 9, 12 darts, these are the sort of periods that I need to have a little, before I get 9 darts deep into throwing badly, I need to say, right, stop, reset. Position, body position. Where's the arm? There it is, 17. Not a good throw on that treble 18, to be honest, but it was somewhat fortuitous. But I will take that today. 17s. Ooh. Nice line. Just tucking that elbow in a bit. I just don't want it to take away from my game in terms of inconsistency. I've got to be doing the elbow business, tucking it inside every time. Everything is about every throw being the same. That is what is the eventual goal. And people commented on my last video saying, you're too snatchy, you're not following through often enough. Completely agree, 100% correct. That's what I'm trying to stop. Too much body movement at times. Slightly different technique when I'm throwing at doubles. Those 3 things are all correct. Got to eliminate variability. Meant to be going down the social club tomorrow to play darts. I haven't cancelled it yet. I'm going to be waiting to the last minute because I was meant to play my first league competition, pub league, 2 weeks ago, and then I did this. So I really feel like I'm sort of need to really somehow step this up. Got to get closer. Got to be better darts. Really poor, guys. Really poor. I mean, I guess this is somewhat what I would have expected. today. And it is another day on the oche. I'm doing something today. There it is, 16. Bit better, bit better. I mean, that's why I went to the gym early, even though I know I shouldn't have. If I'd been to the gym 3 or 4 days in a row and then had done that, I would have rested. But because I hadn't gone for 2 days, mentally, I have to get in there somehow. It's real, I don't know whether it's a blessing or a curse. 16s. Come on, man. Not so bad. 2 decent darts out of 3. Now, we've probably been running about 1 good dart every 3 today. So we can pick it up for the rest of this last few minutes at getting 2 good darts. I think my body movement's a little bit less today as well. That's good news. I think that's mainly because my leg, and I'm really sort of balanced on this front leg. What is that, man? But it's good to get monthly trebles in. We do this once a month. Go around the clock on trebles. I normally could get to about 10-ish. So we're really behind, and we're not going to reach it, are we really? Finally. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be back every day getting a bit stronger. In my mind, what I'm really thinking is, okay, it's a bad sprain, ligament damage of some description. If I get the swelling down, I can walk around on it strapped up and I can play every day, but take more breaks. That's what I'm thinking. Now, if I wasn't hungry to play darts, I wouldn't do it, but I really want to keep this momentum up at the moment. 14. Treble 14 is an important one. Had that on quite a few checkouts. So I want to get better at this treble 14. Oh, I think that's in. That is in, and it's fortunate. That is a deflection. That was not going in if it wasn't for that deflection. That's lovely stuff, though. We'll take that. Got to take little bonuses like that right now. 13. Hoppa. Terrible. That's probably the worst 3 darts. I was going to stop there, but I'm going to have to throw 3 more because they're so bad. Let's throw 3 more at this treble 13, and we're going to say this is a good day on the office because we turned up. That's the hardest thing sometimes. Certainly is today. That's okay. Look, like I said, sometimes just getting something in is better than nothing. Now, if any of you had an injury like this, I'd be telling you, whatever you do, go home and rest it. When you're better, you'll play, because otherwise you're going to be delaying your return, etc., etc. Us men have got to start listening to our own advice, and I am an example of that. Okay, so I'm apologising for my behaviour, because sometimes people misbehave, but they sort of don't really think about it. I know I'm misbehaving. That's even worse. So I'm here, though. That sometimes maybe it's done me a bit of good. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with a lot of moaning today. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you.